Welcome back to Just Because, everyone. My name's Taro Booth. It's my mission to bring you a simplified, practical approach to beekeeping. So today we're going to do another round of grafts, and we're going to test those new grafting tools that I have, see how they work and see if I like them. And we're going to graft out of my favorite colony. This is my favorite queen here, so really excited to do a graft out of this. So what we're going to do is we're going to find a frame that is a good grafting larva. Okay, we decided to use this frame. There's a lot of really young, just recently hatched larvae right down in here. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll meet you back in the house. Okay, we are back, and with these new grafting tools that we're gonna use today, I'm actually going ahead and priming these cells with some royal jelly that we collected the other day. So, collected about 3 cc's total. This just takes a second to prime them because it only takes just a tiny little bit down in there. Just enough to keep them wet because we got to travel. The other thing is we are going to be traveling these about 15 minutes from here, and so if I dry graft, it worries me that they might be fine, probably be fine, but this just gives me a little bit extra peace of mind. So it's literally just a tiny amount down in the bottom of each of those cells. And then we're going to try both of these grafting tools. See if I like any of them, or if I like them both, or if I prefer still to go with the Chinese grafting tool. Looks like it's just a little easier to just dip it after every cell. And this royal jelly, in addition to just making it, or kind of ensuring that they don't dry out between here and getting them in the cell builder, it should help to draw the larva back off of the tool here and into the cell. So we're getting close. I've never done it this way before, so this is a test for me. Oh, looks like I missed 2. This, I'm sure, that's 34. Didn't even make a dent in this little jar, so that's probably enough to do several hundred grafts. All right, we're gonna get this all set up. We'll be back in just a second. All right, here we go. We're gonna see how these work. I'm gonna use the little blue one first to start. I can tell you already, it's easier to see down in there. I don't know if it's easier to pick them up. Yet. Well, I'm sure this takes a little bit of getting used to. Plus, I happen to be left-handed, and I think they make these for right-handed people. We're going to try it with my right hand.
Yeah, that's absolutely a right-handed tool.
There we go. Well, that wasn't as easy as I thought it would be, but we got one in there. Supposedly, this type of tool lets you pick up smaller larvae. Let's try this silver one. Nope. Get me. Let's do this. Give me a little thing that's distilled water to get my tools wet each time. Get it to come on there a little bit easier. Hopefully. I don't know, if we can't get this to work, we may go back to the Chinese tool. I had high hopes for these little guys. Boy. It's almost like the tool's too thick. It needs to be whittled down a little bit. It's not sliding under it. I picked that one up, but I rolled it, so don't dare use it. I know some people use these things pretty much exclusively over the Chinese, but so far I'm striking out with it. It is pretty hard for me to get where it is for a right-handed person. Well,
Time to switch.
I think we're gonna go back to the Chinese because we got to get us some grafts. First try with that. I rolled that one. Looks good. All right, had to pause the video because I got a phone call, but we're back. Well, for me, I think I prefer the Chinese grafting tool. That doesn't mean it doesn't work for other people, because I've seen it. And I certainly don't profess to be the best in terms of being able to graft. But for me, this Chinese tools definitely seem to work better. And I don't know, I can pick up the smallest ones I can see with it here, so I'm not sure how you could get any smaller. Usually with this, you pick the larva up, you're picking it up right on the tip of your reed, and that makes it so easy to get on and off. And these reeds are so much thinner than that tool I was using, those two tools I was using right there. And I may go file those down a little bit, see if I can get them a little thinner and see if they'll work a little better. But we'll see. I'm liking the Chinese tool. Hoping to get those tools to work so it'd be easier to get video shots for you guys to see right down in the cell as I was picking them up. But with these Chinese tools, since they're not on an angle, they're right in your line of sight, and it's almost impossible to get a good shot picking up the cell or picking up the larva. Again, just to reiterate, and I've told you this multiple times now, you want the absolute smallest larva just hatched. There you are. Looking good. Four more and we got it. Then we got to hurry and get back to the bee yard and get them installed in the cell builder. And as far as I have to go to where we have the cell builder right now, I'm glad I went ahead and primed these anyways. You don't really need it for the Chinese tools because they do tend to pick up more of the royal jelly. Last one here. Find us a good one. That would be it. Okay. We have our graft bar ready to go. We're going to wrap it up here. I'm going to probably heat this towel up a little bit more with some warm water and head to the bee yard. We'll get it installed in our cell builder. So we'll be back after a bit. We're going to go get this frame put back in this box. Thanks for watching Just Because. For more videos that provide you with a simplified, practical approach to beekeeping, be sure to click that subscribe button and ring the bell notification icon so you won't miss a thing.